Sophie, I was gonna do some DIYs, but it's very gloomy out there and raining, so what do you think about switching it up? What do you think? We'll do a nice dinner and a nice dessert. Hey, what do you think? Yep, I was gonna do a couple DIYs, but change of plans, everybody. We're gonna do a cook and bake with me. I think that sounds like a better idea today. I'm gonna have baked ravioli. Do you know why? Because I had ravioli in my freezer and we're gonna use it up. And we're gonna make for dessert a triple layer lemon pie. It's kind of a light, nice spring dessert. So we'll get started with that because it's got to chill for a few hours. So this recipe does call for a graham cracker crust. I'm not a huge fan, so I bought a store-bought crust. Already baked it at 350 and till it was like lightly golden brown, maybe 15-20 minutes. We're gonna let that cool, and then you put in a couple packages of lemon instant pie pudding and pie filling, and you add some Cool Whip. So we shall get started, so I can put that in the fridge for a few hours to chill, and then we'll start making our supper. All right, so I've already added 2 packages of pudding. We're gonna add 2 cups of milk, so it's gonna be a little bit thick, which will be nice. Couldn't find the lemon on the counter, so I dragged the bowl over. It was I had it in the fridge. So I just need a tablespoon, and then we'll blend the pudding in with that. All right, I think that's whisked enough. All right, they want you to add 1.5 cups of this pudding to the bottom of the crust. Okay, we need a little bit more. And then the rest of it you mix with the whipped cream. And I actually bought, let's say 1.5 cups. That's probably pretty good. I actually bought the bigger tub, so I probably won't be using all of it. Spread this out. All right, they want you to add half of the whipped topping. Now, like I said, I got one that was a little bit big. So we're just gonna do that and fold it in. All right, and then we're just gonna spread this on top of this. And then we're just gonna put some of this on the top. Put that in the fridge. And by tonight, it'll be all ready to eat. All right, I'm gonna clean up the little mess that I have here, and then we'll get started on supper. All right, to start this ravioli bake, we've got some oil already heated up a little bit. We're gonna put in some onion. Get that browned a little bit, and then we'll add our beef. All right, so we're just gonna put in this ground beef. So basically, we're gonna cook this ground beef, let it get lightly brown. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper, and then we'll add the sauce. It's usually a 9x13, but the amount of ravioli I had left in the freezer, and it's just me and Frank, we'll finish it off just using this 9x9. I thought I had a little bit more, but actually the amount I have left is just perfect for the 2 of us. So that'll fit okay in there. All right, we'll let that brown, and we'll come back to that. I did want to mention too, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. Instead of chopping some up, I'm just feeling a little lazy. I'm just going to add the minced garlic, and I'll mix that in. This beef is almost all done. Now that it's a little bit, kind of like lightly browned, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Because I didn't have a full pound of the ravioli, it's just, so I'm trying to portion the meat accordingly to what I had for the ravioli, which was not a full pound. So anyway, I added salt and pepper, and that's just about all done. I'm not even going to drain it because there's not really a lot of excess oil. It's actually a really good ground beef, so I'm not getting a lot of extra grease in there. And then you're going to put 2 cups of sauce to this hamburger mixture. You guys have probably made this before, but I just thought I'd take you along. Maybe you haven't made this in a while and thought, oh, you know what? Here's an idea, along with that yummy dessert, right? Okay. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna spray, let me move you back a little bit. I'm gonna spray this little 9x9 We're gonna add a half a cup to the bottom. Okay. Spread this out a little bit. All right, keep in mind that I had 2 bags that I put into 1 bag. So that's why I just have it in a dish. And they want you to do half of the ravioli. So this was in the freezer. I had it in the fridge for a little bit. And like the directions say, if it's totally frozen, then of course you're gonna add 10 or 15 minutes more, you know, to the cooking time. These are partially defrosted, but yeah, just check it. They cook pretty quick. There we go, we got half of that. Now I'm gonna add half of this beef mixture on top. Okay, so now you're gonna add some mozzarella. I have Italian 5 cheese. I'm gonna spread some of that out. I'm not even gonna measure. And like I said, guys, you'll get the exact measurements in the link. And then we'll add some Parmesan. And then we'll just layer the rest of the ravioli on. This sauce here. And I'll put some cheese on the top. We can bake it. Spread that out so they're all kind of covered with a little bit of sauce there, right? There we go. I think it looks delicious. So can you believe when I was putting the cheese on, I thought I was recording, and I was not. But obviously you can see I put some more of the mozzarella and the parm on top. And we're gonna cover it with foil. Once again, bake it for 30 minutes. I'm not sure if I'll put it under the broiler. I may or may not. And I'll show you when everything's ready. All right, so that came out of the oven, and it actually took like 30 minutes. And then I let it, I put the broiler on and let it cook like another 5 more minutes. So that's how that's looking. All right, and here's the triple layer lemon pie. It's a better shot of all the layers there. And it looks delicious. I can't wait to eat it. I hope you enjoyed my recipes, and they will be linked. And if you're new, please think about subscribing. That would be awesome. See you later, everybody. Have a great day.